Day of January, the last Saturday of the month of January for 2022. My name is Sopriye Godwin Jaja, and we'll be looking at the African Cup of Nations. Quarter-final matches continues today. Senegal will take on Equatorial Guinea later on today, but we'll focus on Tunisia's match that comes up later on against Burkina Faso. I have our guest Tammy Godspower, who was here with us on Saturday when Nigeria lost to Tunisia in that round of 16 match. Tammy, you're welcome back to the studios.
Thank you, and God bless you all, our esteemed viewers.
So, so far, the Nations Cup, 8 teams are remaining. What's your thoughts on the 8 teams that are remaining? We've seen Nigeria out, Algeria out, Ghana out. How do you look at the Nations Cup so far?
Wow. It's been wonderful. It's been tremendous. I tell you, the smaller teams are beginning to live up to expectation. And then we have ever-flourishing Egypt after losing the first match. You know, I made an understand about that World Cup in South Africa, where Spain lost to Switzerland, and then they went ahead to win that particular World Cup.
Yes.
Yeah, World Cup. So things like that are happening here. Nigeria, who accumulated maximum 9 points, are out completely. So you can see that African football is advancing and is beginning to get tougher and tougher as we approach the semi-finals.
So you think Egypt, the Pharaohs of Egypt, can win this tournament? They can do what Spain did, lost the first match and went all the way to win this cup?
It is very possible. You know, they are beginning to up their game. If you watch most of their matches, it's a different kind of game. You know, Salah was pocketed in the first game, and then in the other games he has been extraordinary for the Egyptian side, the Pharaohs of Egypt. He has been wonderful. He's been doing wonderfully well for Egypt. So things are changing. It doesn't matter if you lose their first match.
Is Liverpool missing Mohamed Salah?
Definitely, they are missing Mohamed Salah. If he was there, things would have turned around. You know, he's a key player, not just a key player for Liverpool. He's one of the best players we have in the world right now. So nothing to talk about Mohamed Salah. Everything about him is good.
Good, all right. We'll throw the lines open. The numbers will be on your TV screen very shortly. You can call us and share your SMS on the African Cup of Nations. Let's hear from you. What you think so far of the Nations Cup, and how do you think the Nations Cup has affected Nigerian Super Eagles, and of course any other subject you want to discuss about Super Eagles?
If we consider the weakness of the Tunisian side, we will get it all wrong, and it all happened. You know, we are considering. We were all saying that they had COVID and blah 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 blah.
The coach wasn't there. They had COVID. So, they were weaker side.
So it's not all about that. It's all about utility. You know, if you observe, they only had 2 shots on target, and then 1 came in. So that is how it is. When you have your chance to utilize them, and then you go ahead to win the match. So that is what Nigeria was expecting. We are all expecting from the Super Eagles to get all the chances and then convert them as soon as possible. But they didn't, and then the horde went against us, and we are out of the Nations Cup completely.
To confirm to our fans that Super Eagles have crashed out, because we're still getting calls asking us when is Nigeria's next match. Nigeria has crashed out since Tuesday of the Nations Cup. But time is still with me in the house to talk about this one. Let's look at the matches coming up later today as far as the African Cup of Nations is concerned. And you can also call us on that number. Gambia will take on Cameroon. Burkina Faso will take on Tunisia. These 2 matches are coming up later on today, 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. Then tomorrow we have Egypt against Morocco, and then Senegal against Equatorial Guinea. Should we write off Gambia?
Yes, it's not right to write them off. You know, in the last game against the Tunisian side, you know, they won by
the beat Tunisia 1-0.
Yeah. No, it's always like that. Now we are talking about a game of utility. We are not talking about which side is better, who are the underdogs and overdogs. We are talking about the side that is utilizing the chances given to them. So it's important we begin to understand this, that the AFCON have come to stay, and this time around it's not all about the big teams but utility. This is where utility comes to play. So
about 5 Gambian players are said to have gotten COVID, and people are saying Cameroonians are trying to use COVID to weaken the Gambian side.
I don't think so. And then COVID in this
Nations Cup
doesn't really count. If you see what happened between Nigeria and Tunisia, you begin to tell that yes, there will be COVID, but that doesn't mean that particular team is going to lose their next game. It's not important. You know, it's all about the 11-man team. If you have your 11-man complete and then they are focused on winning the match, then why not? They will go ahead and then win the match. So I don't see a team weakened by COVID.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Go ahead, your name, where are you calling from?
Mr. Prince Way.
Okay, Prince, we are back.
Yes. Please, my idea, my own opinion. Excuse me, sir. please let the people in charge go to many states and pick some players. Let it not be as if we are doing some politics. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Look at what they play. You see this player that will use and go to World Cup.
But let me ask you something, Prince Will. Did Super Eagles play badly at the Nations Cup?
Yes, let them.
Did they play badly? Did Nigeria play badly at the Nations Cup?
They missed a lot of goals that I saw. There are about 3 goals that I saw. One-on-one with keeper, he played it. He played it over.
So was it that the team wasn't good or the team was unfortunate? Because when you say that
they need to improve, sir. They need to improve. Let them be serious. For example, look at how Americans are doing. They have a little one from 15 years, 10 years. They train them up from there before became their distance. From Nigeria, they will now be looking for somebody 20 years from. So let us give our own so that we can be able to meet up.
Excuse me, sir. Are you trying to say that?
Yeah, make a point. Hello.
Are you still there?
Sorry, we lost it. Are you the same person, Prince Will?
Yes.
Tammy wants to ask you a question.
Yes.
We want to know exactly if the Nigerian side performed badly in the AFCON.
If you watch, this is the time of Jojo Kocha and the others. That from that time to now, they have not been doing well. Let me tell the truth so that we can improve. Before, we used to watch Nigerians whenever they are playing football, but now we are relaxing because of what they used to do. Look at the goals they miss. We are not talking about.
Sorry, sir, for cutting you. You know, you talked about Jojo Kocha in their era. What about the 2010? Excuse me, sir. What about the 2013 Nations Cup where Nigeria won?
Hello.
Yes.
What
about 2013 when we won the Nations Cup in South Africa?
Okocha
but there was no Okocha in that setup.
Sir, so you people are getting me. I'm happy that you people are getting me, but let them put more effort so that the Nigerians will be growing.
All right, Prince Will, thank you very much. We have so many calls coming in. Thank you very much, Prince Will. Hello. Hello, can you hear us?
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, I'm Mr. Kenneth.
Kenneth, where are you calling from?
Agbajo.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Actually, the team, they tried. I commend Guabon for his effort for the little time he was given the opportunity. So what I would beg Nigerians is that let them give them more chance to bring the ball. And wherever we have mistakes, let there be correction. And let them be very strong. As the first card is very important. They are not Bishop and other local factors. What they tell you once, it's difficult for you to penetrate. So that is what I have as an advice. Let them keep the Guavon and let them, close their mistakes.
So you say we should keep a Guavon. How about the foreign coach?
Yes.
How about the foreign coach?
You say how about what?
A foreign coach. We know NFF was this week.
I don't support that.
You don't support the foreign coach?
We should still be known a foreign coach. What we need is to support our own.
Okay, I think that's going to be our talking point. Nigeria will take on Ghana, and that we hear about Kenneth Raw being linked to the Ghana job, and we also hear about Chris Hughton, former Nottingham Forest coach, being linked to Ghana. In fact, Chris Hughton is in Ghana as we speak for that job. But Raw, it might be the surprise man for if Raw eventually gets that job, and Nigeria takes on match, so Ghana in match, it's going to be a tricky match, is it?
It's good because he knows the
he knows the players.
Yes, he knows the players. He knows the weakness of Nigeria. So if Kenneth Raw go ahead to be the coach of Ghana, I think it's going to be a very difficult match for Nigeria. On their way to Qatar 2022, a very difficult one. So
let's hear from Avia, because it looks like Raw could become the next Super Eagles Black Stars coach. There are two people there, Raw and Chris Hughton. So tell us about Ghana and the Nations Cup. If Raw comes in, what does it bring to the Ghanaian setup? Because he doesn't have enough time. He's in match. Can Raw perform any magic for Ghana?
I don't think so. But if you get it right, then it's all about getting the right players. When you get the right players to do the right job, then you will get positive results.
So let's talk about the foreign coach and the local coach, because it's a big story. As of last week, Amaju Pinnick said we're going to get a foreign coach, Pereira. We might be even unveiling him this week as we talk. We don't know when it's going to happen, but foreign coach or Eguavon, because Eguavon has said he's going back. You saw the press conference there.
Yes, he said he's going back. But I want to say this, that it's not really important because having a foreign coach or a local coach. The most important thing there is getting a coach that will do the job perfectly. You know, there is this synergy between the coach and the players. If it flows, then it doesn't really matter if it's a foreigner or it's from Nigeria. You know, you will just get the job done rightly. You know, having a good relationship and then picking the right players to execute a particular task. That is what matters. It's not about the coach. Yes, whether it's a foreign coach or a local coach, it doesn't really matter. What matters is getting a coach that can do the job perfectly.
Okay, time not our friend. Let's take a look at this other team, Egypt. They take on Morocco in the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations. But let's take a look at how Egypt went. They had to do it the difficult way. They beat Cote d'Ivoire on penalties, and Mohamed Salah scored the winning goal. Let's look at that match again, Egypt and Cote d'Ivoire, and look at Egypt's chances against Morocco.